One of my clients asked me to kind of identify what are the two biggest problems in basements that I look at. And so the two is the corner of a basement like this. And when you have a downspout outside your house and it's not discharging far enough, in Ohio, we're supposed to discharge 15 feet away. And the reason why you do 15 feet is because when you dig a foundation wall, you got to come back on a one-to-one slope so the workers can be in there and safely and it doesn't slip in and bury somebody. So this has all been disturbed. Natural soil wants to carry water laterally. Disturbed soil doesn't care, it'll go anywhere, but it'll go down with extreme favor. So when you have a downspout that comes off the house like this, it's going to come right back in and it'll make contact with the corner. And the average look for a wet spot looks like a triangle, just like that. And this will be all black and nasty looking. And that tells you right then, go outside, check your downspout because there's a problem. That's an absolute classic. The other thing is this right here is called the joint zone. This is the lower 4 inches of your foundation wall. And that is the coldest place in the whole basement. So we talk about relative humidity. It's a ratio between how much water is that the air can hold, which is based on temperature, and then how much is actually present. If you have a certain amount of moisture and it starts approaching this corner of the basement, as it gets colder and colder, the humidity goes up high, high, high. So we were sitting on the back deck and you got the glass iced tea and it's sweating and everybody knows what that is. It's the warm air hitting a cold glass of iced tea. We all know what that is, but in actuality, when you look at it from a technical point of view, you'll have relative humidity here at say 50%, and then as it approaches the glass, it will go 60, 70, 80, 90, and then when it makes contact with the glass, it's 100. That's called dew point, and that's how you get condensation. This is the most susceptible because once you exceed 70%, it doesn't have to go to condensation. Once you hit 70%, you're going to have enough for germination. So when you go into the basements, often you'll see a whole line that goes 10, 15 feet of this discoloration and mold growth on your foundation wall. It's not an indication that your footer drain has a problem. It's because it's cold. So what do you do with this? You run a dehumidifier in your basement. You can either remove the grains of moisture that's in the air by running a dehumidifier. You can raise the temperature in your basement by 2-3 degrees. You should always treat your basement like it's part of the house. Have your HVAC ductwork, supplying and returning. A lot of people shut that basement off, and I don't know why, but that's what happens. You get humidity stratification when that happens. The other thing you can do is put some kind of thermal barrier, like a baseboard or something, that prevents the warm air from hitting that cold spot in the basement. Bob Bennett, Farsight Management. It's better to use Farsight than hindsight.